Hi guys, welcome back to DeFi Daily. Today we have a new platform. I'm talking about Astroport and we will talk about it today because tomorrow is the day of the Liquidity Bootstrap launching a pool. And I will explain to you exactly how you can participate and what are the rewards if you want to participate to it. And also I will explain to you exactly if you have the right to receive an airdrop or not, so stay tuned. Before to start, guys, I would like to ask you if you're new to the channel to subscribe. All you have to do is just press the subscribe button, and remember also if you like this content, if you want to help this channel, remember also to drop a big thumbs up and a comment in order to help me grow and also help other people to retrieve this kind of content. Remember also that all the contents in this channel are just for educational purpose and nothing has to be intended as financial advice. If you want to invest in anything, that's great, but remember always do your own research first. Okay, let's start with the platform of Astroport. And I would like to start showing you exactly what is Astroport. This is the homepage, and if you scroll down, you will find that they are defined themselves as a Uniswap and a Curve liquidity type platform. So it means that they are offering a platform that is merging these two kind of services. We still don't know how it will appear the interface, so maybe we will do a video on it starting from the 20th of December in the moment when they will launch the platform. All we know right now is that they are ready to launch their own liquidity bootstrapping pool. So it means that if you will provide the liquidity, and we will see exactly how does it work because it is divided in two different phases, you will have the opportunity to earn the Astroport token. The Astroport token is the governance token of Astroport. This is a token that with any probability will have a pretty much hype in the next couple of days, so you will hear a lot about this token. Remember always that when we are talking about a new protocol into the DeFi ecosystem of Terra, most of the time this kind of token, specifically into the first part of his history, has a quite high volatility. And the main reason is because they are airdropping a lot of tokens. As you can see, this is also what will happen into this kind of launch. And if you go to their Medium, you will find that here. The Astro airdrop. Astro is just the name of the Astroport token. You can see that members of those groups who were active on 9th of September, and you will see the eligibility from these two groups. That the first group is composed by all the people that were staking their own Luna coins. It's also good if you were staking it through the Anchor protocol, so it's not necessary that you were staking it on the Luna station, the Terra station. On the other side, if you were using the TerraSwap providing some liquidity inside the TerraSwap platform, you will be in any case eligible to receive an airdrop. They are allocating 25 million of tokens for this kind of airdrop, and they will be divided in two groups. The first group will receive 12.5 and the second one will receive 2.5. So remember, if you are eligible, you can collect and you can claim this kind of tokens starting from the second phase, because it is from the second phase that you will have the possibility to use this kind of token. The second phase will starting from the 13th of December, so for 1 week from now. As I told you, the launch of the liquidity bootstrapping pool of Astroport will be divided in two phases. The first phase will start from, and it will be called the lock drop, and will start from the 6th of December, so it means from tomorrow. And each phase is divided in 7 days, so it will last for 7 days. And in this phase, you will be able to migrate your liquidity LP tokens, so the liquidity that you have provided inside the TerraSwap, from the TerraSwap to Astroport. And as you can see from this breakdown, each pool, so let's say that you have some LP tokens that are representing liquidity from Luna USD, you would have the opportunity to receive an airdrop that has the proportional amount of the 34% of 75 million of Astro tokens. And obviously we still don't know how many tokens you will receive, because it is pretty much correlated to how many people and how high would be the liquidity that would be migrated from the TerraSwap to the Astroport platform. It's not yet available how it will happen, so we don't have the interface, so I can show you right now how it will work, but in any case it would be pretty simple. Just follow the medium of Astroport and the website of Astroport, and if you want to have more updated news, I highly recommend also to keep an eye on the Twitter account and into the Discord account. Just to help you, I will share also all the links into the description below, so you will be able to retrieve them much faster. Remember that even if right now you don't have any LP tokens, so you are not using TerraSwap actively right now, you would have the opportunity to add in any case liquidity to the all the pools inside the Astroport platform starting from the 6th of December. Another thing that is pretty nice is that it's not following a logic of first come first serve. So it doesn't make any difference if you are just entering the first day or just the fifth day. It doesn't make any difference, because what really cares to Astroport is the amount of liquidity that will be collected at the moment of the snapshot, and the snapshot will happen into the 13th of December, so it means at the end of the phase 1. As you can see from this infographic, this is how the launch will work, and this is the countdown. So in the first day you will find 14, for the only reason that 14 are the days that are missing to the launch of Astroport. Remember that in the moment when you are providing liquidity to the Astroport, your liquidity will be locked for 14 days starting from the moment of the launch. So it means that if you provide liquidity on the 6th of December, but you can also, remember, you can withdraw your liquidity until almost the end of the phase 1. So you can even provide liquidity the 6th of December, but you can decide to retrieve them, to withdraw them the day after if you change your mind. Remember that in the last 2 days things are going to change, because from the 6 days you will have the opportunity to withdraw the fee up to the 50%, and after that moment the amount that you can withdraw will decrease linearly. So let's try to summarize how the phase 1 will work. So starting from tomorrow, 6th of December, you will have the opportunity to migrate or provide liquidity to the Astroport platform. If you are just migrating, you will have a sort of tool that will allow you to move your liquidity from TerraSwap to the Astroport platform. You will be always able to withdraw them until the 5th day, so until the 11th of December. Starting from that day, the amount that you can withdraw will start decreasing, and after the end of the phase 1, you will not be able to withdraw your funds anymore, and you will have the availability of your funds again starting from the 2 weeks after the launch of Astroport, that, as I said to you before, it will start the 20th of December. After the phase 1, we will have another phase that is called phase 2. Let's have a look on how does it work. We can use this kind of table in order to understand how it works, and this is the table that I'm referring to. As you can see, what will happen into the phase 2, it will be also what will decide the launch price of the Astro token. How does it work? It means that according to how many people are adding liquidity to the pool, and this pool will be composed between Astro token and UST. You can also decide just to provide an amount of token just a single token. So let's say that you have a USD in your wallet and you want just provide a USD to that pool. You can do it, but if you do it, as you can see, let's say that the pool is composed in the time zero by 100 USD plus 100 Astro, and you deposit some other USD, you are going to increase the price of Astro, because at the same time, if the amount of Astro will remain stable inside the pool, it means also that the value of each Astro will increase if we increase also the amount of USD that are going to be inside that pool. On the other side, if you are just adding the same amount of Astroport and USD, the price will remain stable. On the opposite side, if you are just adding Astro to that pool without adding USD, you are just decreasing the price of USD. So pay attention to it. Who can provide Astro? Maybe you are thinking about. People who are just receiving the Astro token from, let's say, the airdrop that I talked to you just a moment ago, or the people that are receiving it as a reward from providing liquidity to from the phase 1. This phase will last for other 7 days, starting from the 13th of December and ending just before the launch that will happen the 20th of December. And as you can see from this table, into these two phases, there will be distributed something like the 11% of the whole amount of tokens that are composing the tokenomics of Astroport. And the amount will be divided between 2.5% for the airdrop, the 7.5% for the phase 1, and around 1% for the phase 2. So guys, my suggestion is to follow closely what will happen with Astroport, because it is a brand new platform into the Terra DeFi ecosystem that many people are talking about it, and could be an additional value for the whole Terra ecosystem, that also, as you can see, probably from the price of Luna, is quite hot right now, because we have just reached new all-time highs, even if the price of Bitcoin is dumping, and that's a pretty insane sign of strength for the DeFi, for the Terra DeFi ecosystem. And we are just at the beginning, probably as you can recall from one of my previous videos. I will leave also the link in the right corner here. I was talking about all the different protocols that were launching inside this ecosystem, and we are talking about Nebula, Mars, Ozone. There are many of them that are coming, and each of them is built from the ground up with really some strong fundamentals, and can really add a lot of value to the whole ecosystem. So for all of this reason, I'm quite bullish on the Terra DeFi ecosystem. In any case, pay attention, because yes, that's true that the Terra ecosystem will grow, but pay attention that all of these airdrops of the tokens can add selling pressure. So always pay attention if you want to just holding your tokens that you can receive, for example, just participating to all of these phases, so phase 1 and phase 2, or just selling them. Do well your math, because most of the time when we are talking about the Terra DeFi ecosystem, we are seeing the token pumping at the beginning, but after a couple of weeks the price is starting to decrease. That's a pretty normal behavior. It doesn't mean that the project doesn't have strong fundamentals. It just means that the price could be quite volatile at the beginning. So if you are just wondering if you have to hold it or not, you have to decide if you are just there to speculate, and most of the time, if you're just there to speculate, it's better to just sell your tokens as soon as you are gaining the amount of profit that you are planning to receive. On the other side, if you have a long-term vision that could be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, in that case, even just accumulating, keep increasing the amount of tokens that you have in your wallet could be a good idea. In any case, that's just your personal strategy. My advice is just pay attention, because yes, the platform could be quite powerful for the Terra ecosystem. It is a growing ecosystem, but on the other side, all of these airdrops, all of these distributions can be quite detrimental for the price of the tokens. Guys, as always, if you have any kind of question, just write me into the comments below. If you like this kind of content, remember to leave me a big thumbs up and drop a comment if you want to sustain this channel and also help other people to retrieve this content. And I will see you tomorrow with another video. Bye, guys.